the use of a class without PowerPoints and movies, she said. So she was considering in her own mind, as well as she could, for the hot rainy day made her feel very stupid, whether the pleasure of falling asleep would be worth the punishment later, when suddenly the ground dropped from beneath her, and she found herself falling down a rabbit hole. At the end of the rabbit hole, she was a little startled to find a Cheshire cat. It looked good-natured, but only grinned when it saw Alice. It sat grinning next to a sign with two arrows, one red, Middle-earth, and the other Hogwarts. "Would you tell me which way I ought to go from here?" exclaimed Alice. "Do I look like the Miranda's map to you?" "No, I don't think so," stated Alice. "You don't think much at all, do you?" said the Cheshire Cat. Alice felt that this could not be denied, so she tried another question. "What sort of people live about there?" "In that direction lives hobbits, and in that direction lives wizards. Visit either you like, they are all mad," said the Cheshire Cat. Alice just shrugged, thinking hobbits are more delightful than wizards. So then she started her quest down to Middle-earth. Entering a mysterious world, Alice hears hoofbeats over a haunting, sniffing sound and a deathly scream. Suddenly, she feels a hand on her wrist that pulls her down behind a tree. "Quiet," Frodo says to her. "Stay hidden." The rider closes in, almost spotting the hidden party, then rides away. Alice was terrified and confused, so she ran back to try to find the Cheshire Cat. When she could not find him, she decided to go into a phone booth to try to call her sister. Dialing the number 62442, Alice begins to feel really strange, and then suddenly gets pulled through the phone. Alice seems to have appeared into a strange environment. Goes into a divination class, thinking it is a mere tea shop. Alice is in Hogwarts. She sits down and has a cup of tea. Oh, would you look at that? Alice has the Grim. Confused, Alice runs out of the classroom. Alice suddenly lands in complete darkness, and she wondered why it was so dim. She was awfully scared. She began to hear noises surrounding her, whispers in the air. Then out of nowhere she sees the Red Queen. "Off with your head!" it says. She cowers down in fear, in hopes that she would be safe. Alice woke up in her classroom. After being shaken by a student, Alice was relieved to find out that she was merely sleeping. She woke up and wondered about the strange adventure that she had been on in her dream. It all seemed so real to her. She couldn't help but wonder if she would ever go down that rabbit hole again. The end.